6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South, between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Jaguars. These guys looking for a repeat of last week's win here. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Colts. These guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott's joined by my partner Brock Heward. It's going to be Logan Cook to get us started. And here we go from Indy. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott lobs this deep down the middle. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Gain of 20. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and goal, Jacksonville.
They'll run. Etienne. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
He was brought down by Chad Newman. No gain on the play. Leads to
out of the gun, Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Colts, nothing.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Josh Downs to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Dak off the play fake. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Quarterback with his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Feels this clean at the 30. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Lawrence with it on 1st. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it. It looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Lawrence here running the sneak. Loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Jaguars, first down. A gain of a yard.
Now Lawrence on the play fake.
First down, Jaguars.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Jaguars, first down.
On play action now, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now hungry. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Pocket isn't holding up. There it is, dropping. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away.
The Colts take over first.
The Colts offense set to head out. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Play action, Prescott. Shoves one away. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Dak now from the gun. Into the hands of Pickett. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
For the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Prescott now off the play fake. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Another throw for Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. There is the drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now third down and
third and long for him here. Going with the screen to Taylor. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. It's a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lawrence now off the play action. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's third.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
It's a gain of 20. And a Jaguar first down.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence.
The pass on first down. He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Lawrence working from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On 4th down, here's Lawrence. Sends this to the end zone. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get 6 more on their early advantage.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
14, Colts 3.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
Gain of 11. And the Colts, first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It's downfield, he's got it. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Straight ahead with Taylor. Breaks free in the center of the field. They take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts cut the lead down to 4.
14, Colts 10.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Man in motion, headed right. They go play action. Lawrence. Got on the comeback route. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they face 2nd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. It is cut left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
First down.
Working inside the red zone. Able to find Strange here. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1 or 2 yards there.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars now lead by 10. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
On his little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
21, Colts 10.
one now is Cook to kick this away.
For the Jaguars.
Downs on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 28
One play in Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Shoves him off. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
That's another Colts first down.
Throwing on first is Prescott. That's Pickens with a catch out right. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game in the first half. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts cut the lead down to 4.
17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
Good coverage by Charvarius Ward.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Jump off, caught by his back. This gets forward to around the 29. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks. We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Colts and George Pickens set for this next possession. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. They've got 1st down from the 31. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. 2nd down carry for Taylor. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard.
Taylor now up the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
That's good for a Colts 1st down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Taylor again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
11 more yards. That's another Colts first down.
Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a second quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
Colts 24, Jaguars 21.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jaguars and Travis Hunter ready for their next look on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Here's ETN on first down. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and inches.
He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Rob from the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Lawrence to throw it. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play. And out third down.
The coverage by Charvarius Ward.
Third and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Here we go on 4th. Lawrence. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
4 yards. And the Jaguars.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go right back to ETN. Escapes the defender. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock. Down inside the opposing 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. And it's the Jaguars with 1st and 10. ETN again. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ETN. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Did not like what he was seeing, Bruns, and he's just going to hold this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
Little knocks it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy you can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Downs on the return. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Colts and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. 1st and 10, Prescott. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
23 yards. That's good for the Colts. First down.
First down, here's Dak. Brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Gain of 12 yards.
Prescott here from the gun. Down to the 10. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 24.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jaguars and wide receiver Travis Hunter headed back to work here. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He's going to keep it this time.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Lawrence working from the gun. Now he takes it. And Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can run with enough for a first down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down, Jaguars.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jaguars, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. We'll start the second half with Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He's going to tuck it and run. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Jaguars first down. First and
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Lawrence's pass.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
Lawrence looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kicks down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's going to take this all into about the 31. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now we give to Etienne running right. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
Kenny Moore brought him down. A 3-yard pickup.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. the in route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Now a handoff to Taylor. Get some space around midfield. He brushed him off with ease. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
That's another Colts first down.
Prescott on first and 10. He finds Pickens left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
That's another Colts.
Dak off the play fake. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. The incompletion. They come up on second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Back to the air. Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Number 14, Alec Pierce. A gain of 1. Brings up third down and 9.
Prescott now on third down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
He's firing a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jaguars and Travis Hunter ready for their next look on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Lawrence with it on first. A short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Still to go here. This is second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
On the run, it's Etienne. Keeps away from one. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This is Etienne. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Jarvarius Ward brings him down.
A gain of 4.
Sending the receiver left. Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Lawrence caught along the left sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Jaguars, first down. First down and 10
First down throw, Lawrence. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third.
Jaguars.
And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars bring it back to even.
34.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Downs on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 1st down, ball at the 36.
That's another Colts 1st down.
They go again with Taylor. Escapes the defender. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Prescott to throw here. 3rd and 2. That's on target to Pierce. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 3rd down now, Jaguars going nickel.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it
Back now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Taylor. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Colts take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
41. Jaguars 34.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Last run got him through. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That pass caught by Strange. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Yards. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's ETN. A solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes it inside the 40-yard line.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now a carry by ETN. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
They've got a man in motion.
And the Jaguars
In the red zone on 1st. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now trail by just a point in the 4th. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. It's an option right that begins this drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Dak to the air here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Play action, Prescott. Going back to that Pickens wall again. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. To take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but they can touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Quick throw is caught. And now right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
48. Jaguars.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Washington now to return. Jukes away from one. The Jaguars and wide receiver Travis Hunter headed back to work here. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. They put a receiver in motion here left. Here's ETN on first down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. It's going to bring up second down.
Samson Evercrow on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. First down, ball at the 36.
15 yards on the play. And the Jaguars.
Now it's Lawrence. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. That's a Jaguar first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lawrence looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of it looks like about 1 on first down. Back to the air. Lawrence connects on the crosser. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
19 yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down, Jaguars.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up second and 5.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against a front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
He calls his own number again. And his play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
A gain of 7. First down, Jacksonville.
Counter give to ETN. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
He was taken down.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. So what these D tackles work on in the league, you got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now trail by just a point in the 4th. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. after tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Colts and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Throwing on first is Prescott. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 28.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Ooh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Colts first down.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's brought down at the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Dak throwing again.
31-yard line.
To the right and reeled in by Downs. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts with a little more work to do to win it here. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10.
Option give to Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the Jaguars' 23-yard line.
Now a toss play. Taylor. Nice move. He's got some running room. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Taylor. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Taylor again. And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts jump in front late. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
The kicker on for the
So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Washington now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jaguars, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Jaguars.
And they get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he brings it in. Touchdown! And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw. Lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
The kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
62. Jaguars 55.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jaguars and Travis Hunter ready for their next look on offense. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. He reaches the sideline, clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That pass caught by Strange. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Try to set this up quick.
2 yards on the pickup.
And he will spike it. 7 seconds remaining. They're down here, need 8 on the play. To throw. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory.